And now the person who's entered at around 10 to 12 rupees, the operator, the real investment, the job is done now. Stock price is fully manipulated by just using these simple tricks, and they do it all over repeatedly, over and over and over again, until you know what the information which I gave you. This is the real deal which happens behind the curtains. Okay, when bull run is on, every stock makes money. You know this. There's no talent in that. The real stock picking is the stock which runs, doesn't matter bull run or bear run, which constantly go up. Hi everybody, welcome to another very special video topic. This topic should be of top priority for you if you want to really make a killing in stock market. You need to know the rules, the way the stock market is manipulated. So today we are going to discuss 3 dangerous tactics operators use to defeat retail traders. These tricks are not commonly discussed. Like I say, the big money is to be made once you know the tricks, which is uncommon, and on this channel we talk about things which is directly related to your profitability. You have to stay one step ahead of the game. Knowledge which helps you make money. Trick number 1: open orders show one side heavy. Let me ask you one thing. Suppose if you want to enter into a stock, the first thing which you do is you check the liquidity. Am I correct? You touch the tab, it will show you the top 5 or 10 buy orders and the sell orders. Am I correct? Right? That's how you check the liquidity. But on top, it will show you the total buy quantity or total sell quantity. It can also be shown as bid and ask. I'm going to put a picture over here so it becomes absolutely crystal clear to you. Now, when you touch that bid and ask, suppose that the stock is trading at 100 rupees and you look forward to buy the stock. Am I correct? But when you see the total sell quantity, suppose it's 2 lakh versus the total buy quantity, suppose it's 25,000. So you start to think that I'm looking forward to buy the stock, but the stock has around 2 lakh of pending order. Right? So it obviously will give you an impression that no, I should not buy the stock, I should sell the stock, because bid and ask spread, it's telling me that the stock is one side heavy, the selling side is heavy. So maybe you're gonna get influenced by this because you see it from your own eyes. Am I correct? What you see is what you believe in, not realizing that these may be the dummy orders placed by the operators, because their intention is that you either do not buy the stock, either it's even better for them that you look to sell the stock, because as soon as you sell the stock, they will absorb your buying, right? Many people like you, if they do the same thing, if they sell the stock instead of buying, looking at the one side heavy, they're gonna absorb all the buying, and then they will rocket the stock from 199 to 105 and 110. This is the number 1 trick which is being used, and new people, I see a lot of people use this concept of total bid and total ask and make a decision based on that, not realizing that these are the dummy orders placed by operator, right? They have no intention to sell the stock. This is just for the show, and they do exactly opposite of it. Tell me in the comment section how many of you trade like this, and you will stop trading based on bid and ask. How many times you have seen that one side was really heavy but stock did exact opposite of it? Very interesting concept. Number 1 way and the easiest way to manipulate the stock: public will come, they will see the liquidity, and on top of it they will see the total pending quantity, and based on that they are going to decide. And this is where things will start to change for them. Okay. Point number 2, dirty trick of hammering stock with this super trick. Now, this will take you some experience to understand it. Now, I'm gonna use simple language to make it clear for you. Company promoters having some holding in their stock. They are the promoters, right? So obviously they're gonna have majority of the stock. Stock starts to go all-time high. They look forward to pledge the stock. Right? So they pledge the stock, the holding which they have, the stock which usually trades around 50-60 rupees, now it start to trade around 100 rupees, right? So they pledge the stock. In exchange, they get the funds which they use or do not use for the company's benefit. It's a separate matter. Okay. Pledging has been done. Now, operators or insiders, they are the ones who gonna get this news that XYZ company promoters have pledged their shares. Okay. Now this information they're gonna use very smartly to make a lot of money. I'll tell you how. Suppose that the promoters have pledged their stock at 100 rupees. Correct. Now this broker or operator or mediator come to know that this is being done. What he look forward to do, he look forward to hammer the stock down using his own money from 100 to 90. Okay, it's like any other business. First you invest any business in the world, and then you look forward to get some kind of return, right? His only job is to hammer the stock below a certain support area. As soon as the stock comes below the support area of 90 rupees, it will trigger more selling because now support has broken. So all these technical experts and all these people who hunt for the short selling of a stock, they look forward to hammer it. And when the stock become 85, people who bought the stock at 90, 95, their stop losses are going to get triggered, which will trigger more selling. So stock is going to go more down. It's going to be a vicious cycle from 80, 75. This is what happens. Selling attracts more selling and more selling until a real buyer, the strong buyer, comes and absorb all the selling. This is the rule of the stock market. Am I correct? Now the person, the operator, who's the brains behind it, he sold it at an average price of 95. Now he's getting the price of a stock at around 65, 60. This is where he look forward to square it off, right? So he, in a very short amount of time, just by knowing this information, he made quick money of 30 points difference in a very short amount of time, in matter of just few weeks. Now, this is not applicable for a large cap stock because large cap will require a lot of money to hammer the stock down. This is usually done on a mid cap, small cap very, very easily. Also, when the float size of a stock is low, because if the float is really big, it will take crores and crores of rupees to manipulate it. They don't want that. They hunt for the stocks in which the pledging is done and the float is less, so they can easily manipulate the stock and get the stock price down to their desired level. There are a lot of instances, I don't want to name the stocks, in which the stock which was trading around 60 came down to a level of 10, 15, and equally sharp the rally came. Okay, so this is a definite way to make big money by the operator. So how you can spot it? The volume of such stock is going to be low, number one. Number two, the float of such stock is going to be lesser. Number three, the pledgings to be done by a promoter, before that there must have been a rally. These are certain areas, if you identify, it's quite easy to spot. If you are into fundamental analysis, if you are into hunting where this game is getting played out, you can take advantage of it instead. Or even best, you try to stay away from getting trapped by operator whose game is to make money by manipulating the stock. If they are doing it in a mid cap, and if mid cap is an FNO, then they also look to buy out of the money puts, and then they hammer the stock down. So they are winning both ways. Their put is making money as well as they are making money by shorting the stock. Really good and a powerful way. Like I told you, there is nothing in this world. If you get an interest on this trading, it's simply fantastic. That's why I say it's much easier and smarter to enter into the markets using option hedge strategies without taking any kind of a market view, because what's happening behind the curtain, it's very difficult to know. Hedge strategies gives you the edge like no one else, removes your tension. Also, once you get some kind of a mastery over it, it becomes a muscle memory. It becomes your second nature. You will know very well how to hedge it, how to come out from an unprofitable position, how to make it loss free. There are a lot of things which you can do. Your confidence should reside in your strategy, not on the market direction. And if you want to learn even better solid strategies, you see the WhatsApp number flashing on the screen, or you can one touch link on the first pinned comment. WhatsApp will open. You can say, hi, I want to upgrade my trading style today. Enough of trading the old stale methods. I want to get better at it. You're going to get all details on your WhatsApp if you are an options trader. Now let's move on to the point number 3. The good old Harshad Mehta style, but with a remix. Earlier times, people who used to get the information firsthand before everybody else used to have an extra edge. That's an edge even now as well. But now the same old good old style, it's very easy to do in the market. I'll tell you how. Identify a stock which is linked to a very popular industry, steel, railways, etc., etc. Number 1. Point number 2, identify the news which is about to come 1 month, 2 months down the line. Make sure that the stock, it's not large cap. The stock should be mid cap. Small cap is even better, right? Make sure the stock is not very popular. Make sure that the CEO, director, nobody knows, sort of, right? It's like sort of a, not the talk of the town stock, correct? Now, there are always retailers, investors who look forward to do, this multi-bagger hunting. Correct? So what you can look forward to do before 2 months, the big news, maybe budget or something like that, right? It's coming, that the big event is going to come in steel sector or railway sector or this sector 50 days down the line. So what operator do is they look to buy, accumulate the stock and make sure that the 7-8 rupee stock reaches 20-25 rupees during a window of 2 weeks. That's the operator's own buying. Okay. Now when the stock from 8-9 reaches 20-25, it's gonna catch a lot of attention because now next month is the event coming. So people obviously gonna scan the stock, will see that, okay, this stock is having some kind of a buying. The operator is going to get a lot of buyers around 20-25 price. Okay, so obviously it's gonna take the price a little higher, 30-35, but that's not good enough. Operator wants to catch a lot of people at the wrong foot. That's how it is. That's how the game is played, right? So now the other options is that running ads on Instagram, okay, that this stock is doing it's the multi-bagger stock. Make sure that you get the media coverage of that stock. That's what the insiders do, right? Telegram, okay, there are a lot of groups, there are a lot of people who don't want to invest on learning. They rather lose lakh of rupees in trading, but they don't want to invest, right? They want to work on the quick tip, which makes them money very fast. There are a lot of people to a different segment, obviously, right? So obviously high IQ attracts education, getting better at it, but not everybody is interested in that. There are all kind of people in the world. So when they open these Telegram channels, these Instagram ads, all these things, then the stock price is gonna go even more higher. Now, just before the event, operators can make sure that their popular TV expert, he's talking about a particular sector. And obviously the expert cannot name a stock that you buy it. That is not something which he can do. But he can always give a lot of hints to you which will filter out this particular stock which the operator has a position in out of 7-8 basket of stocks. So they hear to your favorite TV analyst and then they scan the sector. It's like, okay, this stock has been rallying from 8 to 35. Okay, and there has been so many reports on this on the media, because obviously media is there for that so that you become profitable. Am I correct? Well, you're up for a surprise. Maybe another video on this topic. So they're gonna see that, okay, this is what the stock which is come to this level now. And now the real buying starts. And 35-40 rupee stock reaches 60-70 rupee stock. And now the person who's entered at around 10 to 12 rupees, the operator, the real investment, the job is done now. Stock price is fully manipulated by just using these simple tricks, and they do it all over repeatedly, over and over and over again, until you know what the information which I gave you. This is the real deal which happens behind the curtains. Okay, these are the ways, the top ways by which stock pricing can be manipulated. Okay, demand and supply, obviously pump and dump. This is the point number 3. So point number 1, open orders. Don't go by the open orders, right? They are fake orders. Do your study about this. Number 2, dirty trick of hammering stock with the trick I've told you. Right? Look at the low float stock. They hammer it down. They push it below the support, obviously. Number 3, good old style of pumping and dumping, obviously. So to get ahead of the game, You don't have to become the best at picking up multi-baggers. You have to spot which are the red signals and which are the green signals, right? That is how it is. It's not so difficult. In fact, it's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting to read the balance sheets. Company stock pricing is going high. See how many are they really making, are they well-renowned company, or there are a lot of shell companies. I mean, that's how it is. Do not hate the game. Hate the player who's playing dirty. That's where we got to come in, we got to use our IQ. That's why hit and trial way of trading one must completely avoid. You can get to the better hedging technique tricks. I'm sure you're learning a lot from these videos. You can elevate your trading game. You can learn the craft in record time. This number is right here. Less monitoring, premium strategies are perfect for low stress trading. You don't need to work hard so much, figure out the stocks all by your own, because frankly, identifying a multi-bagger. Have you seen the portfolio of late respected Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, right? Have you seen the portfolio of Warren Buffett? Really? If you really filter it down, you will figure out, right? For your favorite investors, out of 10 stocks they pick, 8 stocks, 9 stocks go complete failure. It's always 1 or 2 stocks in over a decade, or 3 stocks max, which makes them some serious amount of money. When bull run is on, every stock makes money. You know this. There's no talent in that. The real stock picking is the stock which runs, doesn't matter bull run or bear run, which constantly go up. If you do your study deep, you will realize this game, how this is getting played. Alright guys, I'm sure you must have learned a lot. You must have enjoyed the content. Because that you understand such concepts, it motivates me to make more videos for you so that you ace this game. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. I wish you all the very best. And like I always say, you're going to do so well in your trading that you will surprise everyone. I wish you all the best. Bye.